Evening, sisters. I'm Raida, and I'm on here tonight because I'm hurting real bad. I'm hurting to the core of me. The verdict is in.
Shalom, family. Good to see everyone here. Hope you're doing well. I sure wasn't happy about hearing this. And to be honest with you, I kind of saw it coming, and I know many of you did too. As soon as I realized they had chose an all-white jury, I knew, I knew what we were going to get. You know, that's the one thing I don't agree with. I do not agree with all white juries because of the history of all white juries. And America is not, I don't care what any of you races, alt right, or whatever the hell you are, I don't care what none of you say. America is not a white nation. It's never been a white nation, and it never will be a white nation. That's just wishful thinking on your part. When you have all white juries are not our peers. Okay, as long as white supremacy is practiced in the land, you could never be our peers. And number two, we know what the exoneration rate is in America. It's very high for what you call black men. So, y'all don't, not only do all white juries do very detrimental things to our people, they are also known for putting innocent people in jail, and they end up sitting there for decades because of all white juries. So no, as soon as I seen that, I had zero confidence that he would get a fair shake. And that all white jury has always been weaponized against us. So the verdict came in when I was on my last live with you, and it came back as guilty. You know, there's a reason why they won't show you the footage of what happened in that football stadium. There is footage of the fight, and the media in this country, and this is how you know something ain't right. They won't show that footage. You know why? Because it would clear Carmelo Anthony, and they don't want him cleared. They don't want him cleared. So, y'all, it's not the end. I'm sure the family will appeal this, and they should.
A lot of outlets are reporting it, but Carmelo Anthony has been found guilty of murder. The verdict has been officially read. He faces 5 to 99 years in prison because he was convicted of the crimes against him. As I said, the jury could have considered a lesser charge of manslaughter, but it is very obvious that they did not. And at the time of this video, like I said, he has been found guilty. This is a developing story, and I'll keep y'all updated as more information becomes available.
Dude, I'm so sick of it.
So the verdict is in for Carmelo Anthony, and they just found him guilty. And I'm going to tell you right now that I'm not surprised. I knew that they was going to find him guilty. Black folks, ain't no need to coming up here making videos about it. It ain't no need. It's no need. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised at all. But yeah, breaking news. Just then, another young black man life is being flushed down a toilet just for defending himself. And this is what I mean when I say being black in America. And it's okay for them to dehumanize us, for them to demean us, and it is even okay for them to harm us. That's the message that America is pretty much telling the world. So Yeah.
Case just came to a close and the verdict is guilty. Carmelo Anthony now faces anywhere between 5 to 99 years in prison for this. There is a crowd of people outside of the courtroom and the family is absolutely furious. There's word coming out from the courtroom that Carmelo visibly broke down and the family stormed out of the courtroom, and you can hear the screams and the crying, and it's just so fucking sad. My prayers are going out to this family, and my prayers go out to the Black community as a whole. Please, please do not let these people invoke you, because we all know very well that's what they want. They want us upset, they want us angry, and they want us in the streets.
Yeah, the twin didn't testify, and the three witnesses that testified, y'all, they gave different accounts. They weren't even unified in their testimony. So, I mean, this whole thing is ridiculous, but it's what I expected. As soon as I heard last week it was an all white jury, I knew exactly what direction this whole thing was going in. I knew. I knew, and I know many of you knew the same.
So, as you heard there, as Sister Lisa Cabrera has reported, thank you and shout outs to Lisa Cabrera, a reliable, righteous, and real reporter for news and things that are happening in our community. As she has reported, we have been flim-flammed again. We have been flim-flammed again. And now we are expected to get along, continue the fight, while our dear sister, Carmelo's mother, has to now spend how many decades begging these people to do the right thing and free her baby, because all he did was defend himself. I'm just so done. Listen, sis, we need to get the hell away from these people, okay? We need to pack up our shit, grab our babies, and remake our communities far, far away from these people. There are millions of acres of jungle in America. We don't need these motherfuckers to do nothing for us. We can do for self. Sis, you're the mother of the universe. It's time to stop. It's time to put all of our energy back into ourselves, into our babies, into our communities, into our neighborhoods. We need to realize that the only one that can protect us is us. These people want to flim flam and fuck around, and we're the ones finding out in the end. We're the ones finding out when we have to be subjugated to a creature that crawled out of the fucking jungle. The community is in a crisis. We are crying for sis. We are crying for you, sis. And we need you. We need you. The only one that can save us is sis. That's the only one. So let's reunite, 'cause we can show them better than we can tell them. Yeah, you're the Lion King. Get the fuck up and roar.